Hey, me again. We're back for the water sign reading now for the collective. So this is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Remember, this isn't only directly related to your sun sign. It can be your sun, moon, and rising. Remember to take what resonates and let go of what doesn't. So the first card I got is the Hanged Man. So this card is telling me that maybe you've been kind of just, it's almost like you're just suspended in time. You're just kind of frozen, just not sure what's supposed to happen next, where you're supposed to go, how you're supposed to move forward. So you're just kind of essentially suspended in time, which makes sense because I got the Four of, you can see it, Voices, which indicates Four of Swords. So this tells me that there's been a time of needing to like relax, some self-care, maybe there's been some anxiety around a situation, maybe somebody has betrayed you, or you feel like you've been betrayed by somebody. And the reason I'm getting that is because I've got the Seven of Voices, which is the Seven of Swords. I indicate this card as the card of deception and like betrayal. I just don't think it's necessarily a good card in general. It doesn't mean it directly indicates that somebody betrayed you or someone's deceived you. This could indicate that maybe you've been deceiving yourself um, in a way that you've been lying to yourself about how you feel, how you're approaching the situation, and you essentially that ties into the Hanged Man that you've just been suspended in time because you're not identifying what you're lying to yourself about. I don't feel this is a deception from anybody. I do feel like it's a deception to yourself. Um, because at the end of the day, we are our own worst enemies, and our subconscious really tells us that. It makes sense. It's got the moon, which is a card of the subconscious, which means that there's been a lot of maybe anxiety, depression, some really down days, maybe overwhelming feelings of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go forward from here. Like, what am I supposed to do with my life, kind of thing. And that kind of like ties into the other one. So that goes into like the Four of Swords, where you're kind of in like a situation of, well, where do I go from here? And you've kind of gone into like a shell of like you're stuck and you don't know how to get out of it, is what I'm feeling at this point. And I feel like you're subconsciously blaming yourself. Um, because I mean, we all want to have, power over our own lives and everything, of course, but I mean, life is not easy. And when we don't have control over it, we go into our shells, which is where I think this is all coming from. Um, I also got the Five of Cups. Not entirely sure how it's resonating into this, but I feel like it's um an emotional thing. I feel like people's emotions have been either they're like really, really down or they've been really, really high, kind of like all over the place. But now they're kind of in this low period. I feel like you're definitely in a low period right now. And that comes back to, I'm hearing like betrayal and deception, but of yourself. And I mean, you don't have to feel that way. And I really feel like you're not going to be that way much longer based on the other card I got. So, got the Awakening card, which means like you're going to wake up and you're going to have like a moment where you're just going to like ascend. Essentially, is what I'm feeling. And all of this like dreary depression, anxiety, self doubt, all these limiting thoughts are going to be gone soon because something's going to happen where you're like, oh my gosh, this is like the break that I needed. This is what I needed to happen. But it just doesn't get handed to us. So there's hard work put into place. So really like identify like what's happened in the past 3 months, which has maybe put me in this situation that I'm in now, and identify it and own it, but like forgive yourself and move on from it and move forward. Do we have any other messages for the collective? Any other messages? Any other messages for the collective? This card keeps coming up. It's like it won't leave me alone. Tower came up again. This is like, I swear I have never got the tower so many times in one day in every single reading. Now I'm scared like it's totally gonna happen in the next one too. Um Tower moment. That's what it comes down to. Um, you've reached your lowest of low and your ground's breaking out from under you. But I think this is gonna go in with the Awakening card, like the ground may be breaking under you. But I feel like you're going to rise. Because I also got the Eight of Pentacles, which tells me that hard work is about to start. And you're finally going to get to a point where you're like, I don't want to feel this way anymore. This isn't how I want to live my life. I'm not achieving what I want to achieve. And, once you get to that point, wonderful things are going to happen. I feel like a lot of um, money problems are going to go away soon. I'm feeling like maybe some friendships are going to rekindle, or business partners. I feel like there's going to be a lot of interaction, a lot of abundance. Maybe a business is going to take off or move forward. I also feel like there could be some association to fire signs with this, I'm feeling, because I got the Ace of Wands as well. And that's like, I'm feeling like, sorry, it's going to be like a spark of inspiration and creativity all of a sudden. And I think fire signs are going to play a huge part into this for water signs. They also could have water in their big three. I think that's why it's blending over. So, once again, take what resonates, let go of what doesn't. Once again, please subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my Patreon, check out my Facebook page. I'll link that in the description below as well. And I'll link my website as well if you ever want to look at booking a reading with me. All right.